Hey, Yogi, how you doing? What an interesting number. Alright, so it seems like I should have general name. What is this? I was trying to figure out how to do like vertical streams on Twitch, but it seems like I still can't. Not really sure what's going on. I think YouTube is working. I have no way of knowing, but it says that it's live. I don't know if it's actually working or not. General support 8 multi-stream. Da, da, da. I have no idea what's going on here. Vertical canvas settings. Yes. Still here again. Yeah, no idea. Let's see if that's gonna. Let me see one thing. How is that supposed to be? Main output, main canvas. I don't know. I guess I'll figure it out later. But for now, I'm gonna just kill the vertical stream on YouTube because I have no interest in getting that going there. Um, all right. So how are we doing? All right. Hey, Eliza, how you doing? Oh my bad. I clicked something that I didn't mean to click. Yeah, I don't want to do that. I don't know what I'm doing. Anyway, so how we doing? Momo, you're in the way. Momo, I need to see, dude. Momo. All right. All right, what's up? How you guys doing? I accidentally killed something vertical. This needs to get out of the way here. All right. So, tough. Okay, I need the references. I need also Discord. All right. Where's beer reference? Here. Okie doke. Let's see. So supposedly this goes all the way around, which means I need to do this. I need to bring it down. So this is gonna be something interesting. What exactly am I gonna be doing with this? Because I didn't think things through. Because the ear is supposed to be here, and this is supposed to go. I don't even understand this. Not gonna lie. Um, yeah, I think I'm just gonna get rid of this. I'm gonna keep it the way that it was. Well, maybe having that there be okay. Mm-hmm. 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 All right, so now we need to add a sphere here. Mm-hmm. Now probably a cylinder. Right, so you probably want to do something like that. You don't made a group out of this. Right. Kinda works. Right, so now we go for this. Alright, how to disable Gobi. Alright, so I need to reset these up again. Yay! Alright, so I definitely need to clean this up. Looking at it, no. So please. Alright. And I okay, so that's not gonna work. Um, we're gonna have to do that in ZBrush. There we go. So we're gonna need to only copy these. Hydrate. Okay. How you doing, ship? Alright. No, I think for the time being, it'd be better if I swap to this one, right? Yeah. That way we can have that there. I'm gonna select these two things. We're gonna join them. Make sure that all holes are closed. We're gonna remesh. Do something like that, and then decimate. Well, hey Ninja, what's up? How's it going today? It's going a lot better than yesterday. Yesterday I was feeling a little bit bad because I had to use like nose medication thing because my allergies were acting up, and that always kind of like puts me to sleep. This is gonna be collisions. But yeah, other than that, doing fine, I guess. You know, other than my sleeping schedule going out the window again. I'm gonna try to contain it. Right. So I'm gonna move these like here. And I'm also gonna move these like these. All right, let's see if that works. But yeah, how are you? What you guys? How you doing? Go for 10 here. Finally got a Remiel. I feel like 80 plus. Let's fucking go. Did you get it? Like, did you get it right away or did you lose pity? Instead of going hands recently, I feel you. Has insomnia ever let go of you though? Like, be honest. Has it ever let go of you? Probably fine. All right. But then, yeah. Well, yeah. Again, in my case, it was the other way around. It was something that put me to sleep way before I was supposed to sleep. Um, Cloth. Go back here. Right, we're gonna make this, I don't know, 5 kilos and see what it does. Whoa, whoa. We're going to, I don't know, up the shear and the compression here, see if it does anything. Okay, maybe you less thicker. Okay, I think am I gonna have to do it by hand? Yeah, okay. Not really. Like, go. Okay, that's fine. Did I lose what I couldn't? No, to the I don't even remember exactly what I said. I asked like if you got it right away or if you lost the first pity. You know, the first 50-50, whatever you want to call it. Right. So we're gonna make these two. We're gonna, I don't know if this is gonna anything. What do we up attention? All right. Do we want to? Yep, we definitely want to up the tension then. Yeah, We definitely want to do that. Um, how about here on the damn thing? 150-50, thank God. I got S rank on Schwalwang's banner twice, and both were fuck as cat. I don't know who that is, and I don't know what fuck ass cat means. Impression, fear, fear. No, I don't want to. I don't want to save. All right. Probably need to keep like two. Let's go three. Two. Now let's make this 10 kilos. And maybe too heavy. Holder, brown hair, void hunter from Wi-Fi. Is that the one that? Oh, okay, okay. Now I know who you mean. She recently got a She recently got a the potentials, right? Now let's see. Go two, three, three. Look anime though. I mean, I wouldn't expect any of them to actually, recent like all of a sudden become good because now they got a new thing. A little bit of that, a little bit more friction. See if that does anything. See if subdividing things. Now they're not working right. Let's maybe. Alright, we want a few of these. This is gonna take like 2 hours max, right? What's gonna take like 2 hours max? And what after tough? I'm not sure. So I'm getting to the point. Like I said last stream that, well, not last stream, last week. I said last week that we were done for 3D for the month, but I misremember how much done tough was. So I have to, well, actually finish the project. And I think, like, I've been thinking of ways of making my life easier for 3D printing. And I think I came up with a way that actually allows me to set things up on stream. So I can prep for printing on stream and then worry about adding the not safe for Twitch and YouTube details later. And let's enable self collisions. There we go. Watching you do sanding and stuff for print on stream, sanding and stuff. I don't remember ever doing. Did I ever do that? I mean, it must be really, really old because I don't remember. Yeah, no, I don't remember. I'm not saying that it didn't happen, by the way. I just, again, I can't, I don't remember. Did I ever do something like that? Like, I wouldn't put it past me, mind you, because there was a time that I was actually trying to learn about 3D, like the actual act of 3D printing. Viral stream with a print, I think. Did it? I mean, I'm not saying it didn't happen. I just don't remember. Like there was a time that like my setup, like my PC was in a room, and I actually had the printer in that room. So it is possible that I set it up, but I don't remember. Yeah. Do you know Pear? Because Pear, he did that. I don't know. Maybe it was Pear. Like he's actually done that. All right. So I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna plot. There we go. Minimize, and then we can go back to the Blender scene. There we go. Yeah. If you know Pear, he definitely did that. Is it me? All of a sudden, this looks scrappy. Kind of feels like it looks bad. Yeah, there's definitely something going on in here. Because it shouldn't look that way. All right, that's a little bit better. There we go. Okay. I think that's what it looked like before. I don't even remember. I'm just gonna save as like a number 10, then open up. Let's see, number 9 again. I think it does look different. Yeah, I did something. I don't know why, but I did something. Yeah, this is not what it's supposed to look. The fuck did I do? I am so confused right now. I'm gonna copy the material from number 9. But anyway, yeah, after these, I'm not really sure what we're gonna do. If everything works, we will probably prep Yanagi for printing as well. All right, let's see a couple materials. Yeah, like I replaced the material somehow. All right, I'm not sure what I did, but okay. And then after that, I really don't know because yeah, the Duchess we definitely can't prep her for printing. All right, I need to get rid of the mirror on these. All right, what's my plan here? One ID. There we go. Go from number 6. Let's add another one of these. Okay. All right. I did reinstall Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. I'm most likely gonna be playing some of that at some point. When does the next part come? At spring next year. They haven't announced a date yet. It's gonna be spring next year, so it could be anywhere between like late March and early June. And we'll see how things go here. My wife wants me to do a little bit of a marathon and stream that game nonstop. Kind of like a subathon, but people don't have to sub for me to keep, to stay live. It'll be fun. Yeah, it could also be exhausting. No, it's not what I want to do. But we'll see. For me to do something like that, I will need some activity to be like I will need the stream to have some level of activity. That is why I say we'll see how things go. And honestly, like there's gonna be probably two beats of problems, issues with that. I guess number one is that um people will most likely not want to be watching because they don't want to get spoiled. It happened with Rebirth, even when it came out on PC. Even a year later, like there was a bunch of people that they just stop by, say hi, and now I'm leaving because I don't want to get spoiled. And then number two is that like Maximilian is most likely going to be doing something like that. Not maybe like a whole marathon, but he's gonna be streaming that nonstop. So I figure if people will watch someone because Final Fantasy VII is most likely gonna be him. But we'll see. All right, so there's gonna be a cut here, right? That's how we hide that one. Let me add Solidify to this. Hey, how you doing, Kelly? What's up? Are you using a mouse? Yeah, I'm using a mouse. If yes, do you ever use a traveling tablet and why? I have I have a screen tablet. I have an XP Pen 24, Artist Pro 24, something like that. Um, but for the most part, I still use my mouse. I have a pen. I have no idea. I think I see it. I very rarely use a pen. I use the pen whenever I need to do like really, really detailed and long strokes. Like for example, say I'm like doing some sculpting for hair, which is very rare, because for the most part I just use curves. How you doing, Mira? You gonna play the original again? I don't think I'm gonna play the original again. I already did that um, before Rebirth came out on PC. We did that for the whole for the whole January. I don't know if you remember. That we did the modded playthrough. I don't think I'm gonna do that again. I love Final Fantasy VII. I don't love the original. Like anybody's saying, I am sorry, but anybody's saying that all games, no, they're the best of the best. That's just the nostalgia talking. Um, the game is rough. Like the OG Final Fantasy VII is rough. Most games of that time are rough. Now, if you're playing it because you know it makes you feel a certain way, or you want to go back to a time where you didn't have to pay taxes, that's fine. But I mean, to say that that's the best they've ever been, no, no. Right, so I'm most likely gonna need to. All right, let me. What am I doing here? Probably. Let me go back a bunch here. So you have. Yeah, not worth it. Because I don't think this is gonna. I think this is gonna be slow as fuck, right? If I set up collisions for anything here. But anyway, I do want to play I do want to play Rupert again. Been meaning to do it for a long time. It's just that, dude, the game is so heavy. Heavy in the sense of like it's time consuming. And either way, it's not like I'm gonna be playing that nonstop. Because I mean, I still have to work next month, and finishing the game, even if I'm like putting in like 3 4 hours every single day, it's gonna take me almost 2 months. And there's a bunch of games coming out, right? Like next month, like in I believe it's yeah, in a month. In a month, we'll be getting the new Fire Emblem game, which I really want to play. And then in October, we have at the end of October we have Final Fantasy Resonance, I think it's called. We also have somewhere around the 20th of October, I think. There's a new Castlevania game that it looks interesting. So I might want to play that one as well. There's quite a few games that are coming out. I like the game, but it's like a yeah. And if I play Rebirth again, I want to do everything. I'm not just gonna be doing like just rushing through the story. I want to watch all the cutscenes again. Whoops. Okay, so first I need to do. Hold up. Let's lower the strength. Right? Do something like that. See what happens. There we go. All right, that's kind of what I wanted. Oops. All right, it's kind of okay. Oh, you guys haven't been seeing? Yeah, I was replacing the towel simulations thing. All right, so now we want to. And then in November, well, November is going to be a busy month, actually. I don't know if I'm going to be able to stream in November or how much I'm going to actually be able to stream in November. Because, I have a friend visiting. Um, Also, my mom will be here. I'm not really sure how long I will actually be able to stream on November. But we also have Ocarina of Time, the remake. All right, these are supposed to be yellow, so we need to make a yellow material. Materials. Materials. Add metamorpsy, because I actually just be duping these. Ding. To get rid of these. Roughness. Let's get rid of these. Do we have a like a color thing here somewhere? Is why is this? Is it this? Yeah, it's that. There we go. All right, then we're gonna have. Let's call this one yellow. And now let's go for these. Let's add a new slot. Yellow. Group. Green. Right, so what do we have here? I have a mirror for these. And we're gonna select these two. These three, actually. And then everything else here. And all of these is gonna be yellow. And all of these is gonna be green. All right, shading. We do need. I'm looking forward to Ocarina. There was just not a whole lot on the Switch 2 I wanted yet. Still haven't picked one up. I mean, the only reason I got one is because our cat died. Basically. And honestly, I didn't even get it for me. I got it for my wife mainly. Yeah, and but you know, since I got it, might as well. I'm gonna be most likely. So as of right now, the only games that I really want to play on Switch 2 are Fire Emblem and Ocarina of Time, which is great. You know, I've spent more money for less. You know, for less games. Right, I bought a PS4 and a PS5 exclusively to play Final Fantasy VII Remake and Rebirth. I did eventually end up playing other games, but the main reason why I bought them was those two games. Staff model is looking amazing. It's always cool seeing the process. Keep it together. Thank you, Oakland Wood. How you doing? But you know, yeah, since I have the Switch 2, might as well. The other game that I was thinking of playing is depends on how things end up looking like. Possibly the next main Pokemon game. Very possibly. Not even a thing that I'm like actively contemplating. Like, oh yeah, I'm sure that I'm going to. 100% sure that I'm going to buy it. Oh, there's 5 games I actually want to play. So here's the thing, though. Final Fantasy VII is the one thing um that I like the most. So, you know, how you doing, Suze? I'd say yes, but I'd be lying, Suze. I don't miss people. I mean, it was. I wish it was because I'm cool. Ah, there we go. Great. I'm doing fine. I am doing fine. I cannot do that. Dude, I kind of feel like I want to bring the torso up a little bit. But it would be a lot easier to bring the all of these down, though. So many things to correct, to fix if we do that. Alright, so if I had these, and I select all of these, this is cute. Yeah, kind of working. Wait, what the fuck? Fuck. Alt, set pivot, Control, Shift, okay, so it's supposed to be these. Now we bring these down. And now we bring these down. Yeah, bringing it down a little bit, I think it looks better. Yeah, kind of like that. The annoying part about this whole thing is that now I need to bring these down as well. Which Really annoying because it looks like this. Okay. Honestly, is a mistake. I mean, I have to. People are paying for these, dude. Kind of have to, you know? Now the leg. No, the leg, not the towel. Fuck. All right. I mean, there's a way for me to fix this, like, more easily, I guess. So let me just add a surface deform to these. I don't know why I'm wearing these things because I'm not. I'm not listening to anything right now. All right. So now we just. There we go. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. All right. That might be a little bit better. Is it better though? I think it is. Is it? Maybe not all the way. Maybe just like that. Yeah, I think that one might be better. All right. I'm gonna save these as number 11. My hard drive is loving these. All the versions. How heavy are these things? It's not so bad actually. Okay, never mind. All right, let's apply the surface deform map. Fuck, dude. If I no. All right, let's go back again. Play dead. Combine bind. Let's do this again. 2.7 something. I said right. And all right. Can remove this thing. And yeah, now I'm gonna save. And we're going to keep it like that. Let's make a new combined. There we go. Let's apply that as well. And then I need to, what do I need? I need to bring these up a little bit. Kind of like that is okay. And then probably lower these another little bit. Doesn't really matter because I'm gonna boolean these against that, so they're like the booty cheek holes are gonna be there. The only thing I've eaten today is ice cream because my wife we've been eating ice cream every day because it's hot, and my wife had lunch already. I haven't, but before it got too late, I just ate the ice cream. At some point soon, I'm probably gonna eat something else. All right, how we doing here? Can we get a squish going? Is that something that we can do? Yeah, I don't wanna add a shrink wrap. The fuck am I adding a shrink wrap for? I want to wireframe. There we go. All right, because I want to try to line up, not that, just this one, like that. If we're not adding it since okay, were you doing like a challenge or something? Is that what it sounds like? Right, so if we grab that, and then let me make sure that it's connected only. There we go. Uh oh, I've got it all on me. Okay, fair. Get a little bit of a squish going there. And now we move it so it kind of like lines up with that. Much as we can, really. All right, my frame. We have a little bit of a squish going on there. Never got the chance after that. What do you mean you never got the chance after that? It's not that rare to eat ice cream. It's like snowboarding, by the way. And yeah, like, by the way, what am I doing? Dude? My brain is not branding right now. Again, I haven't been sleeping too well lately. But it's not like it's snowboarding anyway, right? Because, saying that you haven't been able to go snowboard in a few years because life has gotten in the way, yeah, it makes sense because it requires a specific set of circumstances. The only thing that requires for you to eat ice cream is having to go to the supermarket. You haven't gone to the supermarket or the grocery store in 6 years, 7 years. I'm sorry. Snowboarding, yeah. I mean, I'm saying snowboarding now, but I was talking about ice cream. Is Solidify working? Even thickness, feel. There we go. I unchecked the feel thing. All right, all right, all right, all right. Yeah, sure. That's looking a little bit better. Might need to add a little bit more volume here on the side, but yeah, that's looking a little bit better. What else do I need to do? So we have this thing, and I would like to make it look like more decent, but I'm not sure if I can make it look more decent. So I'm gonna keep it like that for now. All right, all right. Okay, so what's my plan here? I think I'm gonna be making a cut here, right? And down that way the whole like back of the head and the hair is just one piece connected to this thing. That slots in here. The problem then is these chunk. Like these two sides, I think I'll be okay keeping them on the head. But these chunk I'm gonna need to um be able to remove somehow. So if I'm making a cut here, I probably need to fuck. I need to either lower these down, which I think that's what I'm gonna end up doing, just lowering these down a little bit so these thing starts here instead of back there. We having a cut here, and this cut I'm not going to be able to make here. This one I will. This one I will. And one around here I should be able to make just fine. Or not. No. 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 Right. So these two cuts, I can't make them. So the cut that goes here, the cut that goes there, I can't make them. Um, this is not a problem because I can cut it whatever way I want. What else do we have here? We'll add a little bit more detail to some things, but first let's make a new material for these. Let's make it metallic. Bump these up a little bit and let's make up the roughness. There we go. Now that's metallic. All right, so let's see if I can make a bit of a backdrop. Alright, gonna make it so this thing, shading, shadow linking, no, line up, no, no, no. What will that be? Visibility? No shadows. There we go. You have the ultra detail mountain range, right? If I mean, dude, it's not that difficult because since it's going to be on the distance, you don't really need to add like anything too complex, and it's relatively easy to do something like a mountain range. Because I've done that before. Hell, I don't even need to. I could just stole it. Could just steal it from another scene that I have, which I've done in the past, by the way. I kind of like this, but then I don't like what's happening with the backdrop. Which Right, so we are not using that then. Um, what are we using? So let me add a plane. Probably need to do like a bed, like, maybe I could do like a water setup thing. We can have these here, and then a light probe, and then it's gonna be a plane, I believe. Yes. And then we add a little bit of a new material here. Make this black. Roughness. Right, so I need to figure it out how reflections work here. Because I know how to do these in Blender 3.3. I'm not sure how to do it in Even X. And like I'm back to 5.2 because I haven't migrated Toph and I don't feel like I have to. I'm just gonna wrap it up here. Cool design. Thank you, Howdy. Where is Nox when I need him? I need you, Noggy. Where will that be? So it will be ray tracing transmission. No, that's fine. I don't know what that's doing, but that's fine. Um, sphere. Maybe if we go to render settings and we go to ray tracing. I mean, I do want to keep it on, I guess, but yeah, I like that one better without the fast GI. Dude, I don't know how to make reflections here. Settings, strength, no. Is this not? Yeah, this is the one that I'm supposed to be using. There must be a setting here that I don't know about. Shadow camera, light probe volume, bump only, transparent shadows, doesn't ray trace transmission. That's not doing anything. Blended, it's not doing anything. Tethered, transparent shadows. I do not know. Anyway, all right, let's get rid of that for now. Let's add a mesh, turtles. New material, let's go for volume scatter, I think, what we want. And then I don't, how do we even like go about making a volume now? Oh, it's because this goes here. There we go. I want to add one of these. We'll add the splice modifier. Go to, let's swap this to texture. New. Here. Cloud. Cloud. Now let's go back to shading. Density. Woo, that is fugly. Yeah, that is ugly as fuck. If I go into composite and I render, is that gonna look... Ah, fuck, dude. It is gonna look ugly. I'm not sure how to set up a purpose in here. Oh no, the alpha problem is back. Okay, never mind. It looks like crap now. It looks a little bit less crappy now. Wait, where's the Musgrave now? Is it under noise? Hold up. Input, shader, displacement. Where's the noise again? Color, texture, noise, sky texture, Voronoi texture, white. What is this gonna look like? No, sir. Magic texture? Is this it? If I plug this into like roughness. Okay. Oh yeah. Where's that again? Oh, there we go. Just a gigantic hot spring. Right, so we probably, since the camera is going to be rotating around these circle thing, probably want to do some type of like mountain range or rock range, like you said. So let's go do that. Let's add a sphere. It's gonna lead up. Whoops, it's getting in the way of the camera. No, no, no. My bad, my bad. Okay, there we go. Now we probably want to do a couple subdivision levels to these, and then I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to start like upping part of the ultra detailed mountain range always come through in the end. Yeah, again, I could just copy and paste it from a different Blender file that I have. Let's see. Give it a go. Add a reimage to these. Now let's go in with my trim brush. Make it constant. That's kind of ugly, but it should be fine. Actually, no, it's not fine. It's ugly as fuck. Go for smooth. Pump the strength up, maybe. All right, cool. Now we want to remesh. Now we want to decimate. 0.1, please. Now we want to decimate again. Planar. You probably have all of these have the same material as these. Let's dupe this material. And now let's make this a little bit darker. I say I want these things to. Oh, wait, they're not looking like super dark because of the volume. Oh yeah, yeah. Because the volume is doing volume things. Like this is not the way that I want the volume to work. Almost like fireflies. Yeah. Eventually, like I do like adding those firefly things, but I want to fix this thing first. Why is the volume looking like that? You know what? I think I'm gonna do what I always. I hate working with volume so much, so I think I'm gonna do what I always do, and I'm just gonna make my own volume. Okay, they are see-through. And normally I would use Musgrave, but I don't know where that went. I don't know where that is now. You think it what they removed Musgrave? Really? Fuck. How much can they fuck up? Oh, hold up. All right, so then this thing is looking a little bit weird because of the uh, setup that I have. Kind of not loving these, not gonna lie. Like things are disappearing, like popping. You see that? Wait. Oh, you can see there. They're popping in and out. Kind of wild, yeah. It is kind of wild. I love these. So basically, let's see. What if I add a plane, and that plane is gonna be here. Make a new material. We make it black. Yeah, it's still being kind of weird. Hold up, let's what we like. So still being kind of weird. And what the fuck is okay? There we go. It almost looks better without the fog. And then now we get the shadows from the mountain range. Supposedly, here's where we disable the shadows. No? I don't know, man. Okay, I'm just gonna scrap this whole thing. Make a new one and call it BG. Alright, let's continue then. Probably add a little bit of like extra detail here. In older version of Blender, I'm bringing the scene over. The problem with that is that I can't just bring the scene over because the new versions of Blender are not backwards compatible. So I will have to export everything that I have, and I will have to import it into an old version of Blender, but without the modifiers. So everything will be turned into like full mesh. So I don't want to do that yet. Like if I do have to do that, I will much rather do that later down the line once I know that I'm perfectly happy with things here. Which I might. I might have to bring it over to 3.3 again and then wrap it up there. It could also be, dude, it's just one of those things, I suppose. Like, I'm not really good at backgrounds. I never bother uh, with becoming good at backgrounds. And it could also be one of those things that it just won't look good, and that's fine. Can also not just not do any background and call it a day. Right, so we have this thing. Um, these biceps, I think I want to work on them a little bit. Remember you did a water scene with Hinata model a few years back? Yeah, that was a struggle, dude. That one was a struggle. And I kind of hated it, not gonna lie. Could also try to steal Tsunade's, right? Because we actually have a proper like onsen scene for Tsunade. So I could actually just try to steal that one. See if it works. I'll be like 100% honest with you. I think it feels such a struggle because I really don't want to keep working with 5.2. Could also be that. Did they make 5.2 worse? That's subjective. To me, they did. Like to me, anything past as probably 3.6 has been worse to me. That doesn't mean that I think that it's worse for everybody. It's just for my workflow, for the things that I do, for the way that I do things. I think they made things worse. All right. So again, cut here, cut here, cut here, cut here. The cut for the hat's gonna be here, and I think that's it. Really. Sadly, I can't set up any of the cuts that I wanted to set up here. I'm gonna have to do it off stream. Let's see. Is there anything else that I want to? This needs to be thicker though, because this needs to be like this is gonna be the censoring for these. Which means that I need to make two sets of these. I need to make a set that you know, covers everything and one that's slightly out of the way. For your workflow, did they remove features? They did remove features, or where things just move around. They did move things around, and so even X sucks. To me, it sucks. They didn't solve some problems. So they made even X because they wanted to solve some of the problems that all Eevee had. But in doing that, they added some new problems to even X. So essentially, they didn't do anything, right? If you have 10 problems with something and you fix those 10 problems and you add 10 new problems, you still have 10 problems. But they didn't fix anything with even X. Sculpting like this bullshit, right? Like down here, making the brushes into like assets. Stupidest thing ever, by far. Not really by far, but it's one of the most stupid things they've ever done. It serves no purpose really. And mind you, these come from the mindset that I have that I just don't think that people should be using custom brushes because they probably did this so people could have easier sharing when it comes to the brushes they were making. I don't think that you need to make any brush. I don't think you need any custom brush. You should be able to do things without them. Yeah, like moving things around, like adding this thing here, not having these here, making it so you can't fucking make changes to the brushes, to the default brushes without converting them into assets. So you have to then clutter this thing and you need to have dupes of the brushes that are here so you can actually fix them or like change them and save them. They don't get stored in the default Blender thing. Now you have to remember that you have to right click and then you have to save them there. Yeah, sculpt mode is faster ish, but I don't need that. I have a good CPU, and I understand that people have crappy PCs, and I'm happy for them, but it does nothing for me. Even X sucks. The new light system sucks for NPR. Transparency sucks. Uh, yeah. And when I mean when I say it sucks, I mean it was better before. Let's see. I'm looking at it. I'm trying to see if there's anything else that I want to go for. I think I'm probably gonna need to migrate everything to Blender to 3.3. Yeah, sucks a little bit. Oh, they also like slightly annoyed, like slight annoyances. So these eventually they fixed it because I remember back in the day when they added the search function here, which is stupid because you can just use this. But they added the search function here before it used to be the default. So before the search bar existed, you will press Shift A and automatically it will go to mesh. But then when they introduce in the search bar, it will automatically go to search, and I will click on this thing, and I wouldn't be able to add meshes quickly. It was kind of like a pebble on the shoe kind of thing. It's not a big issue. It's not a deal breaker. It's just annoying. But you can see that they didn't think that they don't think things through, dude. They don't really think things through because they fixed the problem here, right? Not even that. Like, look at the like it's going back to search. So now it's going back to search. Like before, it was opening like it was going to mesh by default. Now it's hovering over the search function. And then they did the same thing here with a collection, which is really annoying because I never want to be looking for collections because they're right fucking here. If you're working with like so many collections that you need to use the search box because, you know, the amount of screen space you have is not enough, you probably need to look into um, change your workflow. But yeah, like anytime that I wanna like send something to a new collection, I end up pressing the search button and typing, and nothing happens because I'm searching for something. I'm not creating a new thing. Yeah, they changed the way that bones. What do I have? No, I deleted it. They changed the way that the bone layer system like is the visibility of it, which is annoying. Um, I think the fact that you need to connect to dude, I find it extremely sussy that, well, you guys can see it right now, but I find it extremely sussy that if you want to install specific add-ons, you need to connect to the internet. Like, why do one need to connect to the internet to get add-ons that used to be in Blender before? This is not even like extra add-ons that you will be getting from like third-party sites. I'm talking about loop tools. I think loop tools, you need to be connected to internet to install loop tools. Same for auto mirror. So there's a bunch of add-ons that used to come with Blender before, and now I need to connect to the internet to be able to install. So why do you want me to connect to the internet? That's also coming at a time where they are actively working with AI. So that's why I find it sussy and I find it a little bit weird because AI goes crazy and then decide to make it a necessity for you to connect to the internet through Blender. Like, why? Now I understand that most likely nothing's happening. Like you're not like accidentally or not knowingly uploading anything to any server so they can train your things with AI. But again, the thing is, why? If it wasn't a problem before, why is it a problem now? If those add-ons that came with Blender were in Blender before, and I didn't need to connect to the internet to get them, why do I need to? Like, I don't understand. Mind you, they've added cool things, cool little things. It's like, yeah, like people have been crying for global illumination for the longest time when it comes to um, Eevee. And they didn't have global illumination before. We had an atom, but the atom wasn't really good. And eventually, what they did was they implemented that add-on into Blender, and that's what's in Eevee next, kind of. But the problem is that the global illumination is not good. 5.1 better? No, 3.6 better, 3.3 better. 5.1 suffers from the same things that 5.2 suffered, the same way that, the 4.5 and 4. Ever since they introduced EVNX and they started changing things up with 4.0 plus, uh, to me, for a rush, for me, they ruined Blender. Like all of the things they've been adding is just fluff for things that they don't really know how to fix, because again, they're not thinking how to make how to make the software better. They only care about very specific things. They only care about cycles. They only care about geometry nodes. They only nodes, like in general, like simulation nodes. And they only care about animation like stuff. They don't care about anything else really. They don't really give a fuck. So they add like quote unquote quality of life, things that people that don't know how to use the software ask for, people that don't know how to work with 3D ask for, because that gives them good PR. I don't know. I don't really know. Because let me tell you something. I haven't met the first person that knows that he's, that I know that they are 3D artists, right? I haven't met the single person that I know they know how to do 3D to tell me that this thing is good, that they like this. Oh, right. I was trying to list good things that they added. Um, so this thing is okay. Like the fact that you can now see the compositor on the viewport, I suppose, is a nice little thing. I think it's pointless. Really? Hydrate, thank you, Ninja. I think it's pointless because, like, just click on this thing and just render. Like, you shouldn't be worrying about compositor things until you finish up until you finish up your material. You don't want to change your shaders based on the compositor scene setup that you have. You want to change the compositor setup that you have based on the shaders that you have. It's basically like constructing the foundations for your house based on what color is going to be painted. Right? Like, that's basically it. So I don't think this is useful whatsoever. Like having this thing here, I don't think it's useful. Um, but I suppose it's a cute little thing. Can I think of? I think the only thing that I can think of when it comes to like sculpting, the only good thing they added is, or they changed, was the fact that now Blender can handle, you know, a bit more topology, a bit more density than before. I think that's the only thing, really, because I can't think of anything good. Anything, any new addition, any good change that they've made. No, because for the most part, what they've been doing is moving things around from one place to another, changing the way that it's visualized, like the interface. I mean, they've been changing the name of some things. I'm trying to think. They've been changing key bindings. They've been changing the way that things function. Let me give you an example of something they changed. The trim brush, right? Trim brush, trim brush, trim brush. Where the fuck is it? Rush, rush, rush. There we go. The trim brush. Let me open up Blender 3.3. All right, so let me swap to desktop. There we go. So I'm gonna add a few subdivision levels, please. Let's add more. Let's add another one. So if I go here to the trim brush, which used to be called scrape, I can just click on it. I'm not dragging. See, I'm just clicking on it. And this was perfect because dragging on these creates uneven surfaces. So this was great. Now, if we go to 5.2, nothing happens. See, nothing happens. Because now I need to drag for that to work. I need to drag it for that to work. So that's annoying. The worst thing is that something is being registered. Because I'm doing Control C. Right? Like, see, this is back, this is forward. This is back, this is forward. Right? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then now I'm gonna Control C. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. That means the brushes being on the side? Yeah. The brushes should be on the side. So yeah, honestly, I can't think of anything good. I always try them out because sometimes, some people ask me like, hey, what do you think of this version? And the main reason why I decided to try 5.2 is because I was going to bring 3D back onto the streams. So I was like, okay, might as well, let's come in here with an open mind. Let's give it a go. Let's work on a project from beginning to end, which is what I did here. And I also did it with another model that I eventually had to bring into 3.3 because the shaders were acting up. But yeah, it's always the same, dude. They have added nothing of value. They made transparency so much complicated now. For some reason, they made it so before, right? Like if you wanted a material to not cast a shadow, you will have that setting here. Now it's somewhere else and it doesn't work half of the time. Like it's, from what I understand, you're supposed to turn things like turn shadow here or like somewhere else. I don't even know, dude. Viewport display? I don't even fucking know. But they moved it. It's not on the material tab anymore. They moved it somewhere else. So making shaders was a lot easier in 3.3. Working with shaders was a lot easier in 3.3. And my guys, if you think that Eevee Next looks good, I'm sorry, but it doesn't look good. Just use cycles. I said in every stream, Eevee Next is just cycles from Teemo. At least you're forced to use 5.2. No, I'm not forced to use 5.2. Yeah, the next models that I'm going to be making, I'm going to be making them in 3.3. I work on two models in 5.2. I worked on this one. Let me save it. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to do anything else to it, to this thing. I think this is how we're going to ship it. And then, yeah, I just need to add the details that, the important details for some people, then made the cuts and set up a render scene. Feels great. Thank you. Um, like honestly, like I'm a little burnt out because of, and then this is the other one that I made in, that I worked in 5.2. Let me give you an example of what I mean by the shaders, right? You look at these, right? You see how these, like they look fine, right? Whoops. View. The fuck is this? Right? Now let me open up the sixth number. I think it's this version, right? Look at these. Look at how noisy that is. And mind you, that's because I lower the quality of the light. Because if we go for, what was that again? Resolution limit? There we go. Look at that. Beautiful. And if we go to compose, like to rendering, right? Oh, another thing that they remove, and mind you, like if somebody knows, please tell me. I don't know what they did with the render slots. I can't add more render slots, and I don't know why. And I would love to be able to add more. So right now it looks like that because of the sample amount that I have for these. If we go for the for 12, this is what it looks like if we go for 12. Looks noisy as fuck, right? So if we go for 512 now, give it a second. Well, a few seconds. There we go. Now it's clean. So I have to sacrifice render time for something that doesn't even look better. The only good thing I like about Eevee is that I can run it on my AMD card. You couldn't run Eevee before in 3.3, 3.6 before Eevee Next. What's happening here? Why are they almost fucked up? I don't know. I need to make sure to not save these. All right, I said that I was gonna move these. You can't run cycles, but that's not Eevee. That's cycles. They ain't the same thing. Which again, like one of the things that I've said that they've actually improved is cycles. But I have no use for cycles. So me personally, I don't care for cycles. I understand, mind you, which is why like one of the reasons why I've been saying like this is what I think of it for me, based on the way that I work and the things that I do, not based on anything else. I understand that there's people that are going to just prefer the newer version simply because, I mean, cycles is better. Yeah, You can't run cycles in the old versions, but you can run Eevee, the old Eevee. My only option as an AMD user is Eevee. Yeah, but you could you could run Eevee back in the day, like in 3.3. Or you're talking about like the new versions? I suppose like I might be, maybe I'm misunderstanding because I'm talking about the differences between 5.2 and 3.3. So I was kind of assuming that you were talking about the new 5.2. Um, I mean, dude, if you're speaking in like general terms that you like Eevee because you have to like Eevee because you can't use anything else. Uh, I mean, you don't have to like Eevee, but if it's what you have to use, it is what you have to use. It's a struggle that I've never been through because I've since I've been using Blender, I've always had Nvidia. So no, I don't really understand the struggle. I don't really get it because well, I've never had this struggle to begin with. Oh, also the smooth brush is better for poly paint in 3.3. Yeah, yeah. In that case, I mean, dude, there's nothing to say there. If you're using that because it's what you're gonna use, it's fine. I still think that like EV 3.3 is better than EV Next, but you just use whatever you want, really. Something that I want it to be really really crystal clear is the fact that yeah, like my opinion. I'm not trying to impose my opinions upon anybody, which is why I've been saying that to me, right? Like to me, 5.2 sucks. To me, 5.2 hasn't added anything good. Any performance difference between the two? Yeah. So like 4.2 so far, like 5.2 hasn't crashed once. Which again, it's a nothing thing because I don't really mind it when Blender crashes because the autosave function is really good. Um, and mind you, like Blender for me, it doesn't crash that often. It maybe crashes one every project or something like that, maybe twice. Um, the sculpting is smoother if you want to work on like high density meshes, but again, that's not a problem for me because I don't usually work in high density meshes. That's not a good thing for me because of that. Um, it is my understanding. I haven't checked. I haven't tested it out, but it is my understanding that uh, things like decimating, that requires CPU are faster now. I could be wrong. I don't know. I use ZBrush for decimation, so um, like all the high density things, I do that in ZBrush. Blunders materials do no longer compile, and if they do, they do it incredibly fast. So that's also great. There's times like if I want to open 3.3 file, it will take like maybe 5 seconds, 5 to 10 seconds to load out all the materials. Uh, doesn't take any time to load the materials in 5.2. But again, it's a nothing issue. I could be wrong, but maybe files are a little bit like lighter. I can check that here. Hold up. So open, don't save. I can check that with Janagi, right? Because Janagi we have. Yeah, there is light. There. Think they might be just slightly lighter. Um. That's it. It crashes a bit less, but yeah, the autosave kind of covers you there. Yeah. Like in my case, like I know what makes my Blender crash, my 3.3 uh, candidate, release candidate, mind you. It's not even like the LTS version. Um, I know what it makes that Blender crash, so I know when the crashes are going to happen. But yeah, I don't know, dude. That wouldn't be a reason for me to upgrade, you know, to go to like to a new version, to move to a new version. And I'll be honest with you, like there's nothing really that I will the only thing that I will change to Eevee, to all Eevee or to like 3.3 Blender, it's the shadows. Because they have the way that Eevee handles shadows is a little bit weird. And it creates I want to say some artifacts, but like unwanted thickness on some of the shadows. That's it. But I mean, you can always work around it. Like there's ways to quote unquote fix that. All right, I'll be right back. I don't think I'm gonna be doing anything else in 3D unless anybody has a question about 3D. Um, yeah, I'll be right back and maybe I can lose some matches in Overwatch. Be right back. Oh boy. I am back. Hey Yogi, welcome back. Thank you, Ninja. All right. All right, let's see how lucky we get today. Yeah, rank games. Reduced loss. Fuck yeah, let's go. uh, it's like the game knows. It's like the game knows what's gonna happen. Hit a 360 no scope for us. I used to be able to do that. Ooh. They don't want to see a Roadhog. I mean, I don't want to see a Cat. I don't want to see a Frey. I don't want to see a Doomfist. I suppose I don't really mind too much. Let's go for that. Yeah, because normally I don't like having. I always ban Doomfist, not because I don't know how to play with Doomfist. It's because that I don't want my tank to pick Doomfist. Because whenever I'm not playing tank, because I always get the bad Doomfist. And then on the other side is the guy that has the One Punch Man skin, with the and this is line that they always use, the good Doomfist use. But yeah, I used to be able to do that back in the day. Like if you check my career profile and we go to all modes and then time played, you'll see that Widowmaker is still my number 3. I played a lot of Widowmaker back in the day. But then eventually, like, I had to stop playing hit-skin characters because my eyes were acting up. I don't know. There we go. Good distraction. That's all I did. Oh, I missed. All right, my team started out great, and now I'm not seeing them. I don't know what they're doing. There was a funny video of how some guy, how a guy getting. Oh yeah, I saw the video.
Just gotta keep it together.
At least I think they were on vacation. Yeah, I don't know where they like. At first, like they were doing good pressure, but then it's like, wait, what's happening here? Like the Cassidy is firing at me. The tank, the enemy tank is just hitting me. The supports are on the tank. Where's my team? Like, look at these. I have the Cassidy on my back. My whole team is alive. I'm not getting healed. Like, what's happening, dude? Like, this has been happening over and over and over and over again lately on my matches. Like, my team starts out strong, and then it's like they forget that they're playing.
Good stuff.
How is it that I have a Bastion and like the freaking barrier is like forever up? Like, look at that. I'm flabbergasted. I don't understand. I don't get it. Like, I'm the only one hitting anybody. I'm hitting the other demon. They're about to die. And their supports, both of them pop their ult. And the Cassidy, like the Tracer drops the bomb on me. And then the Cassidy from the side is ulting just so I back away. That's all I want, dude. I want that. I want what the enemy team has. What do I get in response? A hyper delayed Bastion ult. How is it that I have a Tracer and a Sombra, and both the supports are doing fine? I don't hear. Is the Bastion even like shooting? Can I get heals? Uh-oh. Is he the seat? No, he came back. Is he the seeing? Like, what the fuck's going on? Bastion, you're a long-range fucking like artillery machine. Get the fuck back and fire from behind. What is he even doing there? I don't know how to tank for these people. How did my Bastion die? I don't want the demon, I want a YouTube, guys. Where's my team? I do not know. My Bastion is just firing at nothing. Let's fucking go. Bastion, why are you running away? It's a 4v3. I mean, at a very, very long range, yeah. I wonder if he knows that that was our Bastion. I don't. I don't get. I don't. I don't understand what's happening.
Deploying rock unit.
What in the fuck was that?
Kitsune guide you. Round two.
I don't get. I don't know what's happening. I see that. Now we won this one. So that
Score. One.
I'm just gonna play the game. Mind you, by the way, when I ask things like, "Is my team doing this or that?" Please let me know if I'm tripping. Like I said, just in case, you know, I'm the crazy one. If you guys see that I'm, you know, speaking out of my ass and my team is actually doing things, please let me know. You're rush. You're tripping, bro.
I might sometimes pop out of thin
'Cause,
air next to you. Do not shoot me.
Yeah, I'm just kind of like checking the vibe, you know, and be if I'm being the Lulu. I'm not, mind you, I'm not raging. I'm not upset. I'm just confused.
One. Round. Coming in hot. Capture the objective. I'm not the losing type. Let's give it our all. Breaking up the bullets. Playing defense. Hito. On guard. Using firepower.
I don't know what, but again, I don't know what my team's doing. I'm on point. I don't see anybody else with me, and there's 2 freaking hit scans on the high ground for the enemy team, and neither of my 2 DPS are dealing with them.
Shielding. Breaking up the bullets.
Thank you. Yeah, you run, soldier.
I never lose a spar. What's up? Oh, you want this?
A little bit too late. But, well, my Amber seems like she knows how to move. She's gonna die, most likely. No?
Rushing through.
I'm trying. I'm going to point. Hi, Kitty. You don't have anything. I'm gonna wait for my shield to come back up, and then I'm gonna go deal with the with those 2.
Boosters hot.
Hi, soldier. Hi, Cass. You're AFK.
Time to drop the stakes. Using firepower.
You shouldn't have done that, Kitty.
Breaking up the bullets. Toshime.
Done it. My ultimate is ready. Vermilion defense still target.
Over here. Over here. Over here. Let the Kitsune guide you.
Yeah, soldier. Don't come on point. It would be bad if you died. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how we turn it around, but we did.
Play of the game.
I don't know how I got play of the game, but I did. So, okay, no. So I know what happened, right? I'll tell you what happened. I didn't carry. None of my teammates carried. The Iron did really good, though. Let me, the Iron did really good, and the Kitty... we won because the Ana swapped to Kiriko from the enemy team. So it was really easy for me to get them done. Because the thing with Ana is that Ana can be a very, very long range. But with Kiriko, they were jumping and jumping and jumping every single time that they called to any character that I was attacking. So it's like, okay, now I know you don't have an escape. I know you don't have Susu because you just used it a second ago because I heard it. So now you just die. So for the most part, anytime that the Kiriko was around, I just kill her. Now, yeah, you could say like, oh, well, but it was just, you were going for the Kiriko. Yeah, but really, the real MVP was the enemy Ana that swapped to Kiriko. Dude, I don't want to... I'd much rather go for New Junk City. I don't want to do double maps. I hate him. Yesterday, I did... Before going to bed, right? I was playing ranked, and I played, like, the last 2 matches. The first one... we were winning. It was like, again, one of these like score maps. We were winning, and when we're 10 seconds left on the clock, I think, the server closed due to unexpected issues or something. They don't want to see Anran. I have a Genji. Yeah, sure. They don't want to see Anran. So what do I want to? I don't want to see Roadhog, and so. That was that one. And then the next one, it was a draw. So that was about 30 to 40 minutes of my life that didn't get anything.
Traveling to Dorado.
Wait. What do you mean Plat 1 to Emerald 1? Like, what do you mean I don't have Demon? Fuck. Oh. The Junker. What do you mean? Emerald 5, Emerald 1, Emerald 2? No. This is almost Diamond, by the way.
My throne is where I say it is.
See what I mean, dude? I win 1 match, and he's like, alright, buddy.
Are you taking your vitamins?
Please, let's widen that pool. And let's make it so now you're gonna be playing with almost Diamond people.
My sister gave me an earful yesterday. Wish she would
What do I have here? So I have Junker. I have Ramatra. My Ramatra is kind of sloppy nowadays. My Sarge is okay. I have Winton. I always have Winton. And Orisa. Let's see if I can make it work. Probably Winton is better here, actually. Where's Winton? Winton. Alright, let's fuck up, okay? This is my roof. Let's fuck up. Alright, let's fuck up. No healing the Sigma. No. Hi, little birdie. How you doing? Winton. Is there a Freya?
The payload has reached the checkpoint.
Right? No, no. No, no. This is my roof, alright? Hi, hi. Get the fuck off my roof, alright? Hi there. No, no, no.
There's always room for self-improvement.
Hi, Freya. Hi, sweetie. Hi, darling. How we doing?
On my way.
No, no, sweetie, no. No, Genji. No, no. Genji. Genji, Genji, Genji. My dude. Where you go? Oh. Hey, that was good. Winton. That was a good push. Also, gotta give it to that Genji. That he sees a Winton, and he's like, no, I have to thief the other Genji, you know? Yo, Freya, sweetie. Where'd she go? Alright, Freya's dead. I thought my team was doing a little bit better back there. Can I trust my team there?
Get the payload moving again. My ultimate is charging.
Hi guys, how we doing? How we doing? Hi guys. Hi Lightweaver. No, my dude. Oh, how nice of you guys. There we go. Oh, this guy's still alive?
Now that's more like it.
Hi, Hazard.
Let's get the payload moving.
That's what you get. The fuck off. I'm still alive. Winton. Hey, Vicious, how you doing?
He's a good barrier.
Score 3-0. Switching sides.
Hey,
Prepare your defenses. Select your hero.
I think I'll go Winton again. Monkey. If that ain't broke.
a better world is possible today.
I was moving around in Overwatch a bit. I found a decent groove playing Domina. Domina's fun. He has a nice flow. And the fact that she's slow, you know, that you're kind of forced to play like a slightly mobile turret.
Good friends advice.
You do? May I hear it?
Never
There's something relaxing about it.
as it appears to be. Dare to see it. For
Uh-oh,
what
I felt a weird rubber banding a moment ago.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming.
Ah, because monkey kills monkey. Hey, that was a bastion. Emre, come on, buddy. Are they just gonna be peeking and then leaving? Oh, right. Gotta go Zarya now. Didn't realize everywhere Winton and gave him a beam, kinda. Imagine it's my surprise when I got sniped by him. Yeah. They changed his playstyle a little bit, you know, they gave him more options at range. I gotta say, like, I'm flattered that they swapped to Junker and Bastion because I'm playing Winter. Now they changed to Reinhardt because Counter Watch. Because Counter Watch. Hi Ryan. So what you gonna do now, buddy? What's the plan now? I thought you were countering me. Thank you for charging me up. Hi Ryan. Hi darling. How you doing, sweetie? Oh no. Hi Bastion. Alright. Like my team, they're not really sure what's going on. I'm about to have ult. I'll use my ult and then keep playing Counter Watch, I guess. I'll play Ramatra then.
My ultimate is charging.
The shoulder ult in there was a little bit too hasty, I think.
Payload en route. Stop it.
Alright, you have hammer down, but you're gonna want to use it any moment now. There we go. It's like a, you know, Reinhardt's whenever they want to ult, it's like it's like they fart. There's a net, like there's a scent, you know, about it. Dude, they get so crazy, dude. They get so worked up. Hi, Ryan. I thought you were here to counter me, dude. Thank you for charging me up. Alright, we can swap now to Ram.
The payload has reached the check.
Gross. I mean, dude, I don't know. It kind of feels like that. They get so worked up.
Peace at any cost.
Like they're about to burst. Like, oh, I have to ult now. Let me guess. Are you gonna swap again?
Knock them from the payload one by one.
There we go. Where do you think you're going? Are we gonna swap again?
Wage a war you cannot win. Now do you understand my grand design?
All right. A little bit aggressive that was. But we should be fine. So long as, like, we don't stagger. Like we're doing now.
Annihilation stirs.
Why didn't Mayana ult me? I mean, we won. Fine. But why didn't Mayana ult me? The raging Omnibot that wants to kill everybody and achieve peace that way. That is ulting. Still won, but sports is great.
Play of the game.
The shoulder did great as well, but all right, is this the one?
Select a map.
Sure, I'm okay with Ilias. I don't want to play Maytown though. Please, no, guys, vote Ilias, please. Thank you.
Select your hero.
Overwatch is one of those games I like to watch, but I suck at. I don't like to watch Overwatch. There was a time that I did. So, I'll say that much. So, Roadhog, Doomfist, and Jetpack Cat. There was a time that I did. Nowadays, not so much. It depends, I guess, you know. There's a streamer that I every now and then I watch. That's IDDQD. It's one of the best hitscan players out there. And but I'll be honest, it's probably like a mix of everything, right? He has a nice personality. He's a nice dude. He has good taste in music, so he always has pretty good music on his stream, you know. And then you mix all that up with amazing gameplay,
Prepare for battle. Select your
and it's a good time overall. So every now and then I do stop watching him because he has some opinions that are kind of like, you know, on certain topics, but
play together, win together.
nothing political, mind you. It's game opinions.
No one rest until this is done.
It's like watching soccer as a former professional player. All I want to do is yell at the person playing like undercooked. Now I'm just gonna picture you, and like every time that you watch me play Overwatch, you're gonna picture you screaming at the screen. No, don't do that. Go that way.
One. Round one. Coming in hot. Objective.
No. Oh. Almost. Well, sorry, just being insistent. There we go.
Try taking cover next time. What's up? My ultimate is nearly ready.
Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh, might as well make use of it. That is not what I wanted to do. It kind of worked out, but that is not what I wanted to do. Woo! Thank the Lord, the Zarya just killed herself. I don't understand what happened there. I just saw the Zarya. Wee!
No mistakes. No mercy.
Last time we were here, Diva made me take way too many selfies. In front of people, too. Enemy sniper.
They have a Widow. Hey. You leave my Vendetta alone, okay? You don't have bubbles anymore. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. I'm going. Or not.
Switched it up on ya.
Haha.
Moving the pylon.
Sorry, Cass. Alright. We helped for pretty long, I think. I think we did fine. It was unlucky that, for me, I guess, that the Live Weaver managed to pull the Reinhardt just the moment that I ulted him. I think we would have won there. You gonna hammer down? Are you getting ready to hammer down? There we go. I'm telling you, dude, it's like a... They just like go crazy. They're just like vibrate. There we go. No, Reaper, no. 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 Bad Reaper. Bad Reaper. Alright, that was fast.
Play of the game.
Dude, this is hussy. Anytime that I see like these type of accounts, you know, level 1 Emerald is like, well, not Emerald, I think this guy was Plat, but every time that I see like a level 1, level 2, you have to be either extremely toxic or it's a new account. A very new account. The only reason why I'm not giving the Mitsuki the endorsement, it's because the enemy team Vendetta ulted and Mitsuki dropped his ult. It's like, buddy, that's not gonna work. All right, we win this one. Which we're not going to, of course, because you know. But if we win, if by some miracle we win this, we go into the new rank, Emerald.
Choose your map.
Never say never. It's more of a thing that it's kind of like a vibe, you know. It's kind of like a thing. Like I've won what, like 3 in a row. You know. Dorado,
Select your hero.
Busan, and now that one. Like I've won 3 in a row. You know. The game must be like, you're winning a lot, huh? So I think now it's time to match you with people in, you know, diamond level. Maybe not diamond, but maybe they were diamond before. And we're gonna, you know, mix you up with people from Plat 1. So, Doomfist, I don't remember which map we're on right now, so that's great. I forgot. Oh, no Freya, great. I hate seeing Freyas, dude. They move way too much and it's difficult for me to kill them as demon.
Prepare for battle. Select your hero.
Like, what's the range here? See, Emerald 5. We got Emerald people. None of my people are Emerald. All of them are Plat 1. The enemy team, all of them. Let's assume all of them for the sake of the argument, they're Emerald. The system is like, well, you know, we see you've been doing great, so that means you're gonna be able to carry these faults, right?
Play together, live together.
Father said there is authentic Vietnamese food in big cities. What should I try first?
Got it. 5, 4. I'm the devil. I'm the devil. I'm the devil. I'm the devil. Why should they? What's subject? Coming in hot.
Now you're a Lucio. See? 4 people. 4 people there. 2 of us there. And my Hanzo is, I don't know, dude. Maybe one of his arrows ricochet against the wall and hit himself that way. I don't know.
They've taken the lead. Stop them.
My Hanzo has, okay, 2 arrows now. There we go. I'm sorry, Hanzo. I'm sorry I doubted you. You're the best. You're doing great. Fantastic. Kudos. Bravo. Pointing that Winton.
Barricades advancing.
Man, dude, I'm not gonna swap Winton and be like, oh no, you're the better demon player. Like, come on, no. If I need to swap to Winton, I'll swap to Winton. But right now, I don't think I need to.
Appreciate the heal. That's not jumping up.
Oh, fuck! And I actually didn't hit any of them with the ult. Dude, they really seriously need to rework this ult. It feels so bad to use. Like, you're way too exposed. There's, like, you get a little bit of health, extra health, but that's about it. You get melted like butter. It's extremely thin.
They're catching up. Stop them.
The go time was when you heard the ult, Pleasure. Like, honestly, I'm not really sure what exactly I'm supposed to go for here.
Your team has lost.
Because Winton ain't the answer.
Boosters up.
We must recover.
Love that for me. Enemy forward spawn.
Ash here.
Hello.
Using firepower.
Why am I getting melted away? My team is like, oh no, you know what? We'll just like see you in another match.
Coming in hot.
I'd love to be playing as aggressive as the other demon, but I just don't feel like I have the supports to do that. And mind you, like, they have a Lucio. My team has barely done any damage. Isn't a valid option. So right now I have a little bit of a problem that there's a Reaper on the enemy team. Stop running away, dude. But yeah, like, there's a Reaper on the enemy team. There's a soldier that I don't know where, like, I never see him. The demon, I mean, demon is not gonna care too much about, like, Winton.
Taking the hits.
Also, my Ash sucks.
Come to my position.
Push it back. Shielding. Get in there. I'm taking charge. I'm saying it out. Sharp kill.
The robot is coming. Let's go.
Putting defense. Using firepower.
Like, I'm just getting melted, dude. I wanna stream. Bye-bye, Yogi.
I'm locking in. Clear a path.
Okay, they have no mech. Great. How about we move the payload? Reaper. Dude, it's a freaking Reaper. I hated that they made it so Reaper, like, is immune whenever he's TPing.
Robots pushing the barricade. Thanks. I needed that.
I don't know where my team is, dude. I don't know where my team is. I know my supports were behind me, but I don't know what the hamster's doing over there. Like, that's the main issue that we have right now. It's a lack of damage. I'm pretty sure that if we take a look at the mitigation, yeah, he's got way more, like the other demon has way more mitigation than me.
I am taking the robot.
Appreciate the heals. Oh, you want this? Shielding.
Come on, we let them take the robot.
Needle.
That was... I wasted 2 ults. What a waste of 2 ults.
Targeting onside.
Coming in hot.
Robot has been taken.
Taking out the bullets. Providing cover.
I don't... yeah. No, tranquilo, voy a poco pie. Voy a poco pie. Voy a poco pie. Like, see, my team has no, like, presence whatsoever. Like, every time that we win a team fight, they just, like, stay AFK. Like, they're not here in the Reaper. Die, 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 and that's it. Yeah. See? I knew it. I knew this was gonna happen. So every time that we won a team fight, my team was like, no, we're just gonna stay behind, if you don't mind. You know? And again, the way they wasted 2 ults, like, so the Ash wasting Bob and Hanzo wasting Dragon just to kill a baby demon. Like, the demon was getting out of mech, and both of them used their ult. All that we could have used somewhere else. Unlucky.
Select your hero.
Also, them not like none of them ever heard the Reaper.
Heroes to ban.
Nor were they playing like there was a Reaper. What do I want? What don't I want to see here? So I want to see Roadhog. I don't want to see Freya. Where's Freya? Freya. I don't want to see. Sure, let's not see Mauga. Uh-oh, there's gonna be a Roadhog on the other team.
Welcome to Circuit Royale. Prepare your defenses. Select your hero.
Alright, if we win this one, we continue. If we lose this one, I'll just leave. Emerald 1. Plat 2, Emerald 1. What are these ranges?
Maybe I'll take Casino up on that race one day.
Would you say that's balanced? Like, what's the point of having different tiers and different ranks if you're just gonna bundle up 5 of them anyway?
I should have packed a wetsuit.
Attackers incoming.
Taylor's moving. It really shouldn't be.
Immediately, dude. Drop. Another Hanzo, dude. Oh, fuck, dude. And they let the Mercy res. Okay, I'm discouraged now.
Need to get out of my head.
I guess I just need to learn how to play super passively. That's what I want, dude. I want my team to do that. Like, I want my team to all of them be with me, fighting.
That's not coming around.
No, Ash, no.
Shields out. Enemy over there. Playing defense.
Where's my team, dude? How is it that I just ult 5 of them? Hit them all. I have a freaking oink oink venture. Why was the venture not ready? Didn't I do the my ult ready? I don't know.
They're moving the payload.
I am so dialed in. On guard. Time to drop the stakes.
Alright, that worked out, kind of.
Solid choice. Guns out.
The healing is pretty good, I'll say that much. But my barrier goes down like crazy. Here comes the region, okay, we'll put it. Here comes the buff. Oh, the bumps. Destroying me. Ah, well, sad. Sad. Nothing to do here. We didn't have any ult, and my ult didn't charge fast enough. The Rematter is doing damage like crazy. 7k, I have 5k.
Just gotta keep it together.
Dude, if only... And you see how all of them are up there? Where's my team? I have 2, 3, 4.
Juiced up.
Fuck! Did I win? I lost the previous one, I won the one before.
Rushing through. Need to get out of my head.
You know what? All jokes aside, it might be time for Winton. It might be time for Winton.
The enemy's approaching.
Hero pass.
You see how the Ashe was just AFK there? And both my DPSs were like, oh no, she's okay. You can't just be there, it's fine. The Ashe was just free farming. Hey, Winton time. It is Winton time.
Possible today. Onward and upward. Stop the payload.
Dude, they're just destroying me. Where's my... I don't know, man. I'm just playing bad, I suppose. I don't know. I really don't know. I can't play with these people.
But I am closer than I was before.
Working satellite vector. Welcome to
I just can't do it. Like
They're moving the
30
payload.
seconds.
the Ashe is just free farming,
Round one. Complete.
A miracle of science.
and it seems like nobody's hitting the ground.
Score 0 to 3. Switching sides.
Unlucky.
Hey,
Mizuki was a horrible call. I don't feel the Mizuki did anything that match. The Juno is doing fine, but the problem is that the freaking like oink oink, like the 10-1-8,
Maybe I'll take
they
the
haven't
skin
been
off on that
following up
next
on
one.
anything that I've been doing. They're just there. And the Hanzo is getting picks here and there, but not the picks that matter. And whenever he gets them, it's too late. The Ram has no pressure whatsoever, so he can just attack however he wants because he has no threat of dying.
Crew, who knows what we'll find out there?
Because the only one that it's barely doing anything to him is me.
5.
And both the supports on the enemy team, they're just free because none of my 2 DPS are doing anything and I can't get to them.
Push it back.
Oh, look at that. I'm already 50% HP.
Can't dodge these bullets.
Enemy over there. Engines ready.
Bursting.
Alright.
Promise that was not personal.
That went well.
Using firepower. Putting defense. Sniper, stay alert. Boosters hot. Picking up the bullets. I'm just too good.
Dude, that's some that is incredibly. It's one of the things that I hate the most about rematch, right? The fact that he can just like guard and it just doesn't receive any damage.
Coming in hot. Love that for me.
Okay, Kiriko doesn't have. My Hanzo's dead. The Ashe is. Imagine being a Hanzo and letting an Ashe free farming back there. Alright, there goes everything, and we're dead. And that's when they decide to ult. Yeah, I'm not suffering as he has. That's definitely the issue.
Push it back. I don't break easy.
Please do not ult Hanzo. Please do not ult yet. Please, please, please. Alright, you can ult now.
Covered.
You can ult now. Hanzo. Hanzo, you can ult now. Hanzo. Hanzo, ult. Hanzo. Hanzo, ult. Those were my glasses.
Bursting.
The Saint had ult at the beginning of prior to beginning the team fight. I don't care. Yeah, I'm done.
Going to shake that one off. Defeat. Ready for battle. Ready for battle.
A well-trained shot.
I just want us to look at this, right? Boy has ult. And has ult. What's gonna happen? I want to see what was Boy doing. It was, you know, he was so busy. What is he even shooting at? Like ult, right there, ult, right there. No, oh no, no, he was winning the 1v1 versus the Widow. Ult, right there. Come on, you see them all together. Ult, come on, just ult. Dude, no, dude, fucking god, dude. All of it because of the 1v1 versus the Widow. And who did he fire the dragon to? Follow the Widow, right? You see who's there? The Widow.
Experience tranquility.
And who does he fire the ult to? The Ashe that's visible? No. The left side where the two supports and the tank are? No. See, this is why the Ramatra was doing so fine. And, okay, here comes the ult, right? The Ram is there. Now, let's fire the ult towards the Widow. Now, I want to see what the Zenyatta was doing. Why didn't he ult? Also, fired at the Widow. Mind you, look who has the Harmony Orb, right? The Juno, not me. Juno. Look at what Juno is doing. Not healing me. No. Hitting the Ramatra. The Discord Orb should be on Ramatra. And the Zenyatta should be hitting Ramatra. But no. Let's kill the Widow. The Widow that we can't see. To this point, I still don't have the Harmony Orb. I still don't have. Now I do. When I'm 50% HP and have no armor. Nobody has the Discord Orb. And instead of ulting right here, the Rami is like, no, I'm gonna be the hero and I'm gonna kill the Ashe. And I'm going to proceed to not hit any of my bolts. And now that my tank is basically dead, now it's when I ult. Mind you, this whole time, Oink Oink should have been here, chasing both the snipers. Or at the very least, attacking the supports. But now...
60 seconds remaining.
I told you, dude. I told you. I was gonna be paired up with people that they don't. They are the reason why shampoo bottles have instructions. Anyway, that's gonna be it for me. I'm gonna get going. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Stay safe. Thank you so much for those that stayed here. I appreciate it big time. And yeah, see you guys tomorrow. Bye bye. Hopefully you had fun.